Ever wondered how micro-weather affects your garden? Well, today we're going to unravel the intricate relationship between tiny weather patterns and your blooming greenery. To start off, let's demystify what micro-weather is. It's a local atmospheric zone where the climate differs from the surrounding area. This can be as small as your backyard or as large as a city park. These microclimates have their own miniature wind patterns, humidity levels, sunlight hours, and even precipitation rates. Now, onto the big question, how does this micro-weather affect your garden? Well, it's all about how plants respond to their immediate environment. For example, a shaded corner in your garden might be a microclimate that's cooler than the surrounding area. That's a perfect spot for ferns and hostas, which thrive in cooler, shaded conditions. Moving on, let's talk about how you can use micro-weather to your advantage. Start by observing your garden. Notice where the sun shines the most, where it's shady, where water pools after a rain. Those are your garden's microclimates. Once you identify these areas, you can choose plants that are perfectly suited for those conditions. For instance, if you have a sunny, dry spot, consider planting succulents or lavender. They love sun and don't need a lot of water. On the other hand, if you have a damp, shady area, mosses and ferns will feel right at home. Next, let's talk about protecting your plants from unfavorable micro-weather. Too much sun can scorch your plants, while too much shade can stunt their growth. To shield your plants from harsh sunlight, consider installing a shade cloth. If your plants aren't getting enough light, reflective surfaces can help bounce sunlight into shady spots. But what about wind? Strong winds can damage delicate plants and dry out soil. To protect your garden, consider planting wind-resistant plants around the edges or installing a windbreak like a fence or hedge. To wrap things up, micro-weather is all about understanding the unique conditions in your garden and choosing plants that thrive in those conditions. By observing your garden's microclimates, choosing the right plants, and taking steps to protect your garden from harsh conditions, you can harness the power of micro-weather to create a thriving, vibrant garden. So, the next time you step into your garden, remember, it's not just a space filled with plants. It's a complex, dynamic system influenced by micro-weather. And now you have the knowledge to make the most of it. Happy gardening!